I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything a man can want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I know the spirit that lives in me. And I know it sets my soul free. Well, the spirit lives in me. Well, the spirit that lives in me. Don't you know that it's some kind of wonderful? Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful. Talking about God, yeah. Is there anybody here that knows what I'm talking about? Is there anybody here that knows what I'm talking about? Now can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Oh, can I get a witness? Don't you know that it's some kind of wonderful? Oh yeah, some kind of wonderful. 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 Can I hear a so it is? Some kind of wonderful. Can I hear an amen? Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful.
Oh, it was another one of those mornings. I was getting so into the music, I almost forgot I had to come up. That's good. New month, new music. Well done, guys. Well done. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Reverend Shell Redfern, and please know that wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are certainly welcome here. We are the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral, and we believe that we are co-creators with the divine, and that you can change your thinking simply by, change your life simply by changing your thinking. I'm still singing. That's what that is. And wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are certainly welcome here. We teach ancient wisdom that's found in contemporary things. We teach ancient wisdom that's found in ancient teachings. We teach it all because we think that God is found in everything. If you would like to submit a prayer request to us, please visit our website. I got to slow my talking down. Please visit our website, cslcapecoral.org. Hit the prayer request button, and that'll be prayed up all week. If you would like to be added to our e-blast list, we set out an e-blast twice a week. Please visit cslcapecoral.org, hit on the Contact Us button, and just let us know on the form there that you'd like to be added to the e-blast list. So now it is time for us to confer a blessing on each other and those watching from home. So if y'all here in the sanctuary will stand up and join me in our blessing. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you, we love you, and we are thankful you are here. Welcome to the center.
I love this song. It's a good one for a new year.
Gonna make a change.
We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make We are the ones. We are the ones. We are.
I've been feeling like I can't make a difference. Been feeling like there ain't no use. Feeling tired and a little unconscious. Coming up with every kind of excuse.
Then I realized it's not all up to me. When we join together, we shape our destiny. To see a world where we are living as one. It can be, it shall be, it will be done. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make the difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are.
No one else gonna make the changes. No savior's gonna drop from the sky. Nothing left to do but wake up. Cause it's really up to you and I.
Take it one step at a time.
One step at a
Stand
time.
together with your hand in mine. Then we will see the world that we've been dreaming about. We need it now, the time is now, there is no doubt. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the ones who will make the difference. We are the ones who will change the world. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are. I am the one that I've been waiting for. I am the one who will make the difference. I am the one who will change the world. I am the one. I am the one. I am. We are the ones. We are the ones. I know that we are the ones. You are the one. You are the one. Yes, you are. You are the one. You are. Know that I am the one. I am the one. Oh, we are the one. We are.
Boy, oh boy, good to hear them, isn't it? Let's hear it again for the Big Love Band. Yeah. Our monthly theme is timeless wisdom and evolutionary vision. Some of that timeless wisdom from Ernest Holmes. We believe in God, the living spirit, one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. This one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God. We believe in the incarnation of the Spirit in everyone, and that all people are incarnations of that one Spirit. We believe in the eternality, the immortality, and the continuity of the individual soul, forever and ever expanding. There is a power within us which is greater than any condition we can ever contact. It knows no obstruction, no obstacle. It transcends all because it is the final fact of creation, the Almighty indwelling our own souls. And I love that last line there that was, there is a power within us which is greater than any condition we can ever contact. Let's take that into prayer for just a moment, and just knowing that that wonderful power is right here where we are, is what we are, and we are God expressing here on this earth. And this whole celebration is a celebration of that God expression. And we just take joy in that, knowing that everything is in perfect divine right order, right here, right now, always has been, is, and always will be. So we just say thank you for that. And as we know that to be so, we say, and so it is. And right now, let me welcome up. Did you just walk out a minute ago? I was reading and I'm thinking, I thought I saw her walk over that way and then come back. And I went, did she just walk away? In my head, this is going on. Reverend Shell Redfern.
Oh, poor John. I know how distracting that is. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I walked back. I could hear a ringing in the mic, and I knew what it was doing it. So, this is what happens when you don't have a sound person. I'm a sound person now. It's kind of exciting. Not a really good sound person, as the band would attest, but marginal, functional. So that's what we need. Timeless wisdom, evolutionary vision is our topic tonight, and actually it is the topic for the year. From home office, this year's theme is timeless wisdom, evolutionary vision. So we're going to be hearing about this theme all year in 2021 here. They describe it this way for this month. This month we will explore the ancient and sacred wisdom that science of mind has drawn upon and begin to contemplate the trajectory of our movement and our individual consciousness. We stand on the shoulders of giants and see new horizons. I really like the way that they are approaching this. And it's what I've always really enjoyed about our teaching. We recognize that this teaching has actually been here for literally thousands of years. It's been talked about in different ways, and we kind of take those. There's underlying traits that are within every belief structure, and we kind of pull those out, and we talk about those. One of those is that there's one supreme being. One of those is that beingness is within each and every creation here on planet Earth. These are universal truths. They're taught all over the place. And so I think that's what they're saying. When we stand on the shoulders of giants, we can see new horizons. So we're understanding this more and more and more. What we now understand what that means on a quantum level. It means that where we focus our attention, there's change happens. They can see it in a molecule, and we can see it in our lives. So we're standing on the shoulders of past giants and having new understandings. It's happening all the time. Ernest Holmes talked about some of these ideas when he did his Sermon at the Sea. The Sermon at the Sea was a talk that he gave at Asilomar. And in fact, last summer when I was at Asilomar, I sat in the room where he delivered that speech and read it. Kind of imagined him up on the stage there giving this speech. And it's just a wonderful speech. In fact, that's where my reading today comes from. And here's some pieces and parts of that. I would desire that in our teaching, there should never be any arrogance, for it always indicates spiritual immaturity to me. I love that. To me, arrogance is saying, I'm right, you're wrong. My way is the way. There is no other way but my way. That's spiritual arrogance to me. And I love that he says it's spiritual immaturity, because I think that there's truth underlying in all faiths. And I think if we can sit and listen and speak with each other, have actual conversations about it, we're going to find that we're more alike than we are disalike all the time. He also says this: others will arise who will know more than we do. They won't be better or worse. They will be different, and they will know more than we do. Evolution is forward. Another thing that I love about Ernest Holmes, he did never did he say, I am the be-all, end-all. Never did he say, this is it. He said, this is where it's beginning. This is my understanding today. And he gave himself and us room to grow the teaching, to grow the understanding. And I love that because I do agree with him. Evolution is forward. So that means that there's going to be greater understandings, greater knowledge, greater things that are exposing themselves all the time. So this creates a space for that because, again, it's not arrogant and not saying I'm right, you're wrong, and it creates a space for that. Now, Sophia, I'm going to probably mangle her last name, Ducey, D-U-C-E-Y. She's out of British Columbia, and she did the talk notes for today, and she suggested 3 talking points to illustrate Ernest Holmes' ideas that I just expressed. And she said, first, we should talk about honor. That we should honor the ancestry of our teachings, acknowledging the synthesis of universal teachings and embodying them. So we should honor the past. So to me, that means honoring all of the past. That means honoring the teachings of Jesus. That means honoring the teachings of the Jewish people. That means honoring the teachings of the Buddhists and the Hindus and everybody. These are part of the shoulders of giants that we're standing on. Honor all paths. Honor all understandings that are up until this time. And what has been embodied by them. Be open. We are called to let go of our spiritual arrogance to be able to perceive beyond our current perspective. Now, that is not just within spiritual beliefs, that's within life. We have to be open to how life is showing up so that we can see beyond our current circumstance. We have to be open to how spirit is showing up so we can see a greater understanding or have a greater understanding to what spirit is and how it operates in our life. Honor the past, be open to how it's showing up now, be open to how it could show up in the future, be open to having a different understanding, be open to changing our mind. And again, to me, this is the difference between I know. So I know that there are some underlying things that go on, like God is all there is. Like when I'm looking into your eyes, I'm looking at spirit right now. Because you are spirit informed, so am I. I'm spirit informed. I believe that those are underlying truths. So I know that. And I don't think I would ever say to anybody that I'm having a spiritual conversation, I'm right and you're wrong. I don't believe in the devil, but I'm not going to tell anybody who believes in the devil or evil that they're wrong. Never will I do that, because I could come to a different understanding somewhere down the line. Right now, it doesn't make sense to me. Somewhere down the line, I don't think it'll still make sense to me, but you never know. Okay? So open, there are some underpinning truths that I know, but I will never say to somebody, I'm right and you're wrong. Vision. There are new thinkers and spiritual teachers who know more than we do and have experienced God in deeper and more profound ways than us. Here is where Sophia and I would take a departure. I think that there are people, yes, that have experienced God in deep ways, but I think that all of us can have this deep experience of spirit, but we might not be able to put it into words like other teachers. Do you know? Michael Beckwith is one of my favorite teachers, and we might say that Michael Beckwith is somebody that is a person of vision, or Wayne Dyer is another one of my favorite teachers, or Mary Morrissey is another one of my favorite teachers. And we may say that they are new thinkers that have a profound, deep vision. I don't think they've experienced God on a deeper level than I have, but I think that they've come to a place in their life where they can describe what they've experienced better than I can. And I learn from that. And I think that's part of being open. I think that each one of us has had a deep experience of God, but we may not be able to put words around that. I don't know if y'all have stood at an ocean and watched the sunset and just found profoundly deep emotions within you. Tears come into your eyes, or a baby being born, or a flower opening, or I don't even know what. When my kittens were born, that was profound to me. It still brings tears to my eyes. Life, that's life coming into existence. It's an experience of God that's deep and profound. But maybe I can't wrap my head around, the actual words to describe this, but I try. But there are those who do have vision. So again, this is where I would depart from Sophia. I think that we all have these deep experiences of spirit, but we don't necessarily have the gift of candor that other spiritual teachers have. So her conclusion and call to action was be humble. That's not saying I'm right. Be open. I'm open to changing my mind. And resolve to evolve. Now, doesn't that sound like in Beckwith? I think I've heard Beckwith say that. Resolve to evolve. I love that. Resolve to change. Know that change is part of our experience here. Know that changing our mind is okay. Knowing that having different set of beliefs is all right. In fact, it's normal. Because we're going to evolve, we're going to move forward in our understanding. She then says, the way to do this is say, what am I here to learn? To live in the question, what am I here to learn? I love that question. I think that we can say that about 2020 pretty easily, huh? What was I to learn from 2020? Now, if we entertain that question, what was I to learn from 2020? Instead of expressing how much 2020 sucked, we're going to have a different experience of 2020 starting right then. And that's part of being open. What am I to learn from 2020? What am I to learn from COVID? What am I to learn from having to wear a mask? What am I to learn from social distancing? What am I to learn here? I think 2020 was a gift from Spirit so that we could learn stuff. We could learn the value of human relationships because suddenly we were limited on what those relationships looked like. We could learn how easily and quickly our environment heals itself when we don't break it. That was amazing to me, how quickly the waters cleared up, how quickly the air cleared up. Amazing. Amazing to me. I think there was so much to be learned in 2020. All of it good. All of it good. And it was painful, yes. Still is. But there's something to learn here. And can we be open to learning what Spirit's seeking to teach us? Right here and now. I think that the key to what am I to learn here is to become curious or to cultivate curiosity. So, of course, I went on a search for how do we cultivate curiosity. And I came up with an article, How to Cultivate Your Curiosity by Nadine Clay. And she had a bunch of things in here, and I have just a couple that I'm going to share with you that I feel are most valuable. Number one, embrace uncertainty. How do you cultivate curiosity? Embrace uncertainty. We have a tendency as human beings, if we're uncertain about something, to step back from it. But what if we stepped forward into it? Isn't that part of evolution? Remember, evolution is always moving forward. So if we're stepping forward into uncertainty and embracing uncertainty, we are evolving. And we're also cultivating curiosity. We can discover, one of my favorite Mary Morrissey's is the difference between fear and excitement is the breath. In fear, we're holding our breath. In excitement, we're... So if we can recognize when we're holding our breath and release it, breathe a little bit, we can embrace uncertainty. And it becomes something more exciting than scary. We get to choose. We get to choose. Number two, slow down. This is a good one for me. Slow down. What are we missing? And I think that's one of the gifts from COVID. We had to slow down. In some cases, we had to come to a grinding stop. It was a gift to learn how much is right where we are when we slowed down to take a look at it. It was a gift to realize what we valued when we had to come to grinding stop, wasn't it? I learned a lot about what I valued by having to slow down, come to stop, having things closed down, not being able to go out to eat and do the things that I had done for so long. Slow down. I learned a great deal. Now, if we slow down, we can cultivate curiosity in there and we can see things that were right where we are. One of my favorite things about Spirit is we don't have ideas unless the solution to that idea is right where we are. But usually we're moving so fast or we have our own ideas of how it's going to show up that we miss what's right in front of us. Slow down. Become curious about what's right where you are, and I think you're going to find answered prayers right where you are. 3, read or listen to audiobooks if you're not a reader. It's a great way to expand your thinking. It goes back to the visionaries of today and yesterday. Listening to their ideas of what's true helps me at least formulate what my ideas are as to what's true. So expanding our knowledge is always a good idea. Read, listen to audiobooks, watch enlightening TV, not the brainless stuff, but the ones that actually expand your brain, your knowledge. Read, expand your knowledge. 4, listen more than you speak. What a great suggestion. Listen more than you speak. How to cultivate curiosity? Listen more than you speak. Because if you're truly listening, not deciding what you're going to say next, there's so much to learn in what other people have, what other people know, what other people experience. Listen more than you speak. 5, reconnect with things that you used to be curious about but never fully pursued. I think this is my favorite of the 5 that she suggests. I think that we came in knowing what we were here to do. I really do. I think that we came into this life, into this form, knowing what we were here to do. And then well-meaning adults taught it out of us. But it's still in there somewhere. What did you do as a child, or what were you curious about as a child that you never fully pursued? What gifts did you want to hone? What skills did you want to hone as a child that you never fully pursued? Think about it. Is there something? Usually there is. Usually there's something that happened that you thought about, dreamt about, wanted to do as a child that maybe you're not doing yet. Mine, by the way, is fashion design. I used to design fashions all the time on anything that I could write on. I was designing clothes. In high school, I sewed all my own clothes. Same thing in college. All the way through high school and college, sewed my own clothes. So I've never gotten back to it, though. But I'd like to, and maybe that's something I need to reconnect with. What's yours? Reconnect with things that you used to be curious about, but never fully pursued. It's a way to really grow that curiosity. So, thank you for asking. What would Ernest Holmes say about all of this? As I started this out, I was talking about the speech that he did at Asilomar called Sermon by the Sea. And again, it's one of my favorite pieces of literature that I've read by Ernest Holmes. This is a little bit longer than I usually do because of that. But it's just a bit of it. And it's his ideas about what we've been talking about here today. I would desire that in our teaching there should never be any arrogance, for it always indicates spiritual immaturity to me. Now we're going to put this in context. Others will arise who will know more than we do. They won't be better or worse. They will be different and know more than we do. Evolution is forward. Or religious science stands for. It is not new dogmatism. It is not a new authority generated from a new alleged revelation of the God who never revealed anything to anybody as such. else he could not have revealed all things to all people. Find me one person who no longer doubts, no longer wavers, but not one who, with a proclamation of superiority, says, "Look at me, I have arrived." I will not listen to that. Only that which reveals me to myself can be a message to me. Only that which gives me back to myself can save me. Only that which leads me to the God within myself can reveal God. Find me one person who has so completely divorced himself from all arrogance, and you will have discovered for me an open pathway to the kingdom of God here and now. Find me someone who has detached his emotional and psychological ego from the real self without having to deny the place it plays in the scheme of things, and without slaying any part of himself, because the transcendence is also there, and I will have discovered the ineffable in this individual in a direct pathway for the communion of my own soul. I love that, because it was all about God within. That spirit is within, that it's always within, that it's always been within, and it will always be within, and it's not grander or greater in anybody else. But yeah, we can learn from people that have been here before. Yeah, we can learn from teachers. Yeah. But what we have to learn is where to find that within ourselves. That's what it's about. So how about we take this into prayer? So taking a moment to turn within and knowing together there is a single power, presence in life. That life is the life of spirit. That life is the life of each one in this sacred space, in this sacred video, in this sacred, there's so many sacred places right here, right now, and all of them filled to overflowing with spirit. And what I know for sure is that each and every one of us has been uplifted, up-leveled, and changed because of coming here together today. I know that our understanding of spirit within us, outside of us, around us, as us, through us, in, through, and as each and every other part of this universe, single song, has been enlarged today. That we are changed by the experience of coming back here, or coming together here today. And that change extends into the weeks and months ahead in ways that we cannot even fathom. I know that the result is more peace, love, and joy as our life experience, because we are embracing the God that is within. So for this understanding and so much more, I give thanks. And it is in gratitude that I release my word into law, knowing it is done. So I invite you to anchor this with me by saying, and so it is, and so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Shell. It's a beautiful message, as always. So, good morning. My name is Karen Gidley. I'm a licensed practitioner here at Cape Coral, CSL Cape Coral, and I also serve as secretary on the Leadership Council. And it is my pleasure today to bring about this tithing message and the blessing. And I'd like to tell you about all the ways we distribute our generous donations to our center. Every quarter, a different organization is selected to benefit from your donation of money or tithe, which is directly distributed weekly. And we are local to all those organizations that are local. These organizations would be like Cape Coral Caring Center that distributes food and clothing to the needy. And this is for the first quarter of this year, 2021. We will be donating to Cape Coral Caring Center. The others would be like Hearts and Homes for Veterans, Cape Coral Police Children's Programs, and Human Trafficking Program. Your gifts allow us to continue to provide to the Cape Coral community. A percentage of your tithe is used for operational expenses as well. There are many ways to donate. You can text your donation to 239-320-3820. You can use the donate button on our website, the website is cslcapecoral.org, or you can use PayPal at cslcapecoral.org. And you can mail a check to the Center for Spiritual Living, 406 Southeast 24th Avenue, Cape Coral, Florida, 33990. And you can also set up an automatic withdrawal from your bank either weekly, biweekly, or monthly. And also when using Amazon, go to smile.amazon.com and select CSL as your charity. A portion of your purchase will be sent to the center here. So as you leave today, you will see blue containers on either side of the exit doors with our logo on them for the cash or checks. So now I'd like to say a word of affirmation with everybody. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work and in my life and in the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful good. It is with appreciation and love we accept these offerings and gifts. Divine love through us blesses each gift and each giver. We know that all that has been given here circulated to do great works both within our spiritual CSL community, Cape Coral, and the world at large. Standing in gratitude, I release these words, so please join me in saying, and so it is.
Just one announcement today, just a couple actually. Midweek Tune-Up continues Wednesdays at noon here at the center. We meet outside, socially distanced with masks on. So please join us at noon on Wednesdays for Midweek Tune-Up. We also are continuing our food drive. And so Randy has been great about taking that food, and the people need it so much here in Cape Coral. That goes to Cape Coral Caring Center. So if you've got some food that you'd like to donate, you can give the center a call, and we'll make arrangements to be here when you want to drop that off. So our food drive continues. As you exit, everybody here in the sanctuary, if you will head out the sliders, please, at the end, and I will meet you out there, and we'll bump elbows out there. If you're going to have a conversation with somebody, we ask that it happen out there. And outside of that, it is time. Oh, thank you. Come on up, Mimi.
Hi, everybody, and Happy New Year. My name is Mimi, and a couple of weeks ago, Shell gave a talk, and her talk inspired me to choose my word that's going to guide me through the year, and that word is allow. And I am allowing myself to reconstruct the person or remember the person that I wanted to be when I was a little girl, and that was an artist. And a couple days ago, I guess they were going through the shed and they found the old peace pole, and it's in dire need of reconstruction, and I would like to help doing that. So what I could use to help people, for people to help me with, is if you have any artistic desire or any knowledge of working with wood, or maybe we can just recreate a whole new pole. But, I'd really like to see this year the peace pole get back outside. Okay, and that's all, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. So grateful for Mimi stepping up to do this. That peace pole was out there forever, for like 20, 30 years, and it just fell apart eventually because it is wood. And it has the words for peace in tons of different languages on every side of it. So it represents peace in every nation, every language. So that's what the end result is. And so if you'd like to help Mimi with that, please see her after celebration or give a call here to the office and we can hook you up with Mimi. Okay, now it's time to stand in the light. And when we stand in the light, we stand knowing the truth about a situation, what it is that we want to see in a situation. I am standing in the light for my Aunt Peg, my Uncle Hawks, my mom, and my dog Sula, knowing their perfection. I'm standing in the light for all the unspoken prayers and all those prayers written in the comments online, all those that are in the hearts and minds of people watching. I know that there is a healing, revealing going on right here, right now, that each and every prayer has been received, and action is already happening, divine right action in every single one of these situations. I know the truth is revealed, that all are whole, perfect, and complete, and love and joy and peace is the order of the day. For this and so much more, I am grateful and thankful, and it is in this gratitude that I release my word into law, knowing it is done. So let's anchor this together by saying, and so it is.
We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let peace, we let wash over us, yeah. Oh, we let it be. We let joy wash over us, wash over and over us, yeah. Oh, we let it be. We let love wash over us, wash over and over us, yeah. Oh, we let it be. We let love wash over us, wash over and over us. Oh, we let it be. Thank you very much.